Today I want to have you think about your relationship with art and the way you see art and the way you see your art. So I think it's important, if you're just going to embrace the beauty of art and creating it, that you come from a place where you are open. First, I want to share a little story. It's quick, bear with me. So in college, one day we came in for an exercise and the teacher gave us our big sheets of paper. The challenge was to make the worst piece of art you could make. So we were intentionally trying to make bad art. And we all tried, we did it, and then we all hung them up on the wall like you do, and we did critiques. And the whole point of it was to try to get the class to consider your work the worst. And so as we're going through it, you know, you're talking up everybody else's, so if they have like this kind of muddy, mangled whatever, you know, within that you would say, you know, yeah, but look at the unity of color, or yeah, but their use of line is really interesting. And I have no idea exactly what the point our teacher was trying to get us, because for me, it taught me two things. One being that critiques are kind of bullshit, for lack of a better word. The world of art is so arbitrary. I think all bad art has value to it. All art that you may not like it and you may not be happy with it, by the rules of art. It might not be the most successful composition or the strongest work, and there's things that you learn through that process, and there's things that if you actually take a step back and view your work as being not yours, it's sometimes easier to find those things and appreciate those things. I'm proud of my work, and I love my work, because if I don't believe in it, who will, you know? So you have to believe in yourself. But it's very easy to become overly critical of your work. If I take a step back and just imagine that somebody else did that piece, I can be much more gentle and appreciate it. I know I've looked at pieces in magazines or art shows and just thought they were just striking or mind-blowing. And then I switched it and I was like, well, if I did that, would I still think this? And then I get this super picky, critical side of me comes out. It's like, and then I realized, but I thought it was successful and I thought it was beautiful, so now I'm just picking it apart because I'm being critical to myself. Ultimately, you will make bad art. I make bad art. As far as what's considered bad art, like, you're gonna make things you don't like. You're gonna do things that you think are ugly. I've done things that I don't want to show anyone. I'll probably show them in here. I'll probably like add some clips of pictures so you can be like, ooh, yes, that's not good. You know, because I feel like if I'm putting it out there, you should, you know, bad art happens. But the thing is, it's fine. I don't think any art is ever wasted. I genuinely don't think there are any mistakes. You might have stuff that you're not happy with, but it's all usable and it's all learning and it's all the process. So the big takeaway that I want you to think about today is, don't be afraid of creating art, and just let creativity flow through you, basically, like without judging what you're doing, which is kind of losing yourself in making something that didn't exist until you made it. Like, that thing wasn't in the world until you made it. And maybe it's not the prettiest thing, but still, like, you created it, and that's awesome when you think about it. I don't know, that's really cool, and you get to do that. And relax into the process, and just not be afraid to make bad art. Because I've learned, even for myself, when I was doing challenging projects, you have one eye and it's great, and you're so scared to draw that other eye because what if you mess it up and then you've ruined everything? And I learned, once you get past that of just, all right, if I mess it up, I mess it up. And I try again. I erase it, I paint over it. And as soon as you relax about it, it's not scary anymore. It's not something that you have to feel afraid of. And as soon as you let go of being afraid of any of that, the whole process is enjoyable. When you think of your relationship with art and how you view it and how you view creating art and how you view other people's art, just try to keep that in mind, to be gentle with yourself. And everybody who makes art has made bad art. Everybody. So, yeah, just take a moment and think about art and appreciate what it can be for you and appreciate the process. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.